All right, take number 2. Hopefully this time we're good to go. And we are. Hello, everybody, and welcome to AT&T Stadium, America's Game of the Weekend, week number 3. It's the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens on the road, ready to take on Dak Prescott and the reigning 2 seed Dallas Cowboys. Dallas did not lose a single home game in the regular season last year, and they are continuing that trend with a win last week. And a dominant win, that is, against the New Orleans Saints. Looking to ride that wave of momentum against a hefty AFC opponent in the offense and defense of Baltimore. There is the reigning MVP, Lamar Jackson, who was the root of our roster issue, which is why stream's starting a little bit late today. No idea why. He is the only one that I have issues with on this roster, that he just doesn't like to start at quarterback. So a lot of times I have to go through there and manually put him in a certain place, but I think we're good to go now. Roster should be up to date. Should have no issues with what we got here. And with that being said, we are going to go ahead and get ready for kickoff. Probably going to be my favorite game of the week, but let me know what you guys think as we get ready to start stream here. And it'll be the Cowboys to start with the football. I think the split was 32-17 in favor of Baltimore today. So let's see who will be right. Tucker gets this started. We are underway at AT&T Stadium. Short kick returnable for Cavante Turpin up to the 20-yard line. Welcome everybody joining me. What up, Chili, John Zeller, NFL roster guru, Arturo, and everybody else joining me throughout. What's good, Eggs off as well. Cheering on the Dallas Cowboys today. Arturo locked in. Yeah, I don't know. For whatever reason, it's only the Ravens rosters I have troubles with. But I started streaming. I saw a UDFA rookie that they started, or that they drafted was starting. I'm like, I don't know about that one. The Dallas Cowboys start with the football, beginning this drive at their own 20. Prescott unleashes one left side over the shoulder. Catch made by C.D. Lamb. And the Cowboys try to come out here quick. What up, Kurt Cobain? What up, Chili? Commanders in the building. Yes, sir. I think this game should be our best. I know we've had 4 overtime games this week, but I'm really thinking this one could be a shootout. We'll have to just wait and see. Ezekiel Elliott in the backfield on 1st and 10, but Prescott keeping the ball through the air. Out of the flat right side to Elliott. Hit hard at the 46. What up, Scribble? Wide receiver issue fixed? Yeah, there was also an issue with the wide receiver for Baltimore too, but I went through there and fixed it. It's just like the rookies, they start putting at the top of the depth chart, and then it just gets mixed up. No biggie though. Elliott looking for his first carry on 2nd and 7. He will get it up the middle and rummaging through Raven defenders up to the Baltimore 49-yard line. All right, later, Scribble. I'd see Fantasy and switching for Amon-Ra last minute is going to hurt to watch. Probably because he's already outscoring St. Brown on the first play from scrimmage. What up, SM? Dallas across midfield. Raven defense looking for a stop here on a 3rd and 2. From the 49, left side pass is low, but complete to Brandon Cooks. Looked like that was going to be incomplete, but the readjustment from Brandon Cooks will move the chains. What up, Eclipse Storm? Yeah, here we go. In the famous words of Dak Prescott. Dallas able to maintain possession on the catch there from Brandon Cooks. 4-man rush for Baltimore. Right side pass again. It's Cooks right side, and it is a first down for Dallas. Cowboys pick up their 3rd first down today, all through the air. Wide receiver 5 minutes late. I had some roster issues. A UDFA rookie for the Ravens thought he was getting the start over the 2-time MVP. That was not going to happen today. Ravens at 2-0, Cowboys at 1-1. Both these teams looking for a Week 3 victory. Left side stretch hand off to Elliott, and he will bounce off of one tackler, Roquan Smith, on the cleanup crew with a tackle at the 30. Raiders fans never get along with Cowboys fans. Go Ravens. Fair enough. I feel like Ravens-Raiders is always a really good game for, like, no reason. Oh, boy. New poll. Cowboys have it now at the Baltimore 30. Six-man rush coming. Prescott stepping right, throwing that direction. Caught by Lamb up the sideline. First down, Dallas. Same place, different receiver. And the Cowboys able to move the chains again. There is Mike McCarthy. Not sure there's a hotter seat in the NFC right now than that man right there. Dallas trying to work their way into the red zone on their opening drive. Prescott takes the snap. Down the middle of the field, diving attempt, but it's incomplete. Good coverage on the play there from Marlon Humphrey, which will force the incompletion. There is Micah Parsons. Saw him walk around on the bench, see what he can do. Stanley Cup final game 7 was cinema last night. Really good finish to the season. 2nd and 10 after the Prescott incompletion. His first of the day. Inside handoff to Elliott. He's got some good downfield blocking, and he will set up 1st and goal for Dallas at the 10. McCarthy fed up with Jerry Jones. I did see that too. CD first touchdown. I don't think Dallas scores a TD here, to be honest with you. Raven defense will make a stop inside the 10. That's my bold take. We'll see, though. CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cooks on the left side of Dak Prescott here. Delayed blitz coming. Right side passes out there and caught by Elliott. Good tackle in the open field by Roquan Smith. One of the best linebackers in the National Football League. I think Bears fans are upset they didn't hang on to him for another 6 months last season, or their defense would be even more nasty than what it is already. Just a gain of 1 on the swing pass there to Elliott. His 2nd catch today out of the backfield. And he will block here. Prescott's right side pass caught by Cooks for the touchdown. Working on Marlon Humphrey. Dallas strikes first on their opening drive. All right. Dak Prescott leads an opening drive all the way to the end zone against a feisty Raven defense, finding Brandon Cooks in the corner for the TD. That'll get the job done. That'll put some points on the board. That was a really long drive, though, in terms of time. That was a 4-minute, 27-second drive for the Dallas Cowboys. Extra point here for Brandon Aubrey, up and good. Wrong receiver. Pretty much the same. I know CD's a lot better, but Brandon Cooks is also underrated, I feel like. Edmonton had 3 chances to score the last period. Oh, no, that defensive stand from Florida was very admirable. I was really pushing for overtime, but the way it ended was pretty good, too. Sergei Bobrovsky, though, let me tell you, as a Blue Jackets fan, his playoff run, I think it was 2019, may have been 2017. Elite. What up, Doja Ty? Brandon Aubrey is on for the kickoff. And now it is Deontay Hardy, former Buffalo Bill, with the return from his own end zone, taking it up to the 20. And there you have it. NFL should have more touchdown horns. Agreed. That is one of my biggest pet peeves with the NFL right now. But speaking of stadiums, Browns are requesting $500 million for an outdoor stadium, or $1.2 billion to $1.4 billion for a dome. That's a lot of money, let me tell you. Baltimore Ravens opening drive, looking to become the 4th team to be 3-0 this season. And Jackson taking a QB keeper. And there goes Lamar Jackson, the reigning MVP for a reason. 1-play drive for the Baltimore touchdown. Well then, who had Lamar in fantasy? Anybody? That didn't take long. Not at all. Wow. Well, this offense is full of firepower. Adding Derrick Henry only hurts the defensive units of Dallas even more. And Lamar Jackson goes the distance, 80 yards for the Baltimore touchdown. Seems like an awfully long replay. Not gonna lie. What up, Mateo? And what up, James? Welcome to stream. That was a heck of a start. I'm telling you, this game's gonna be electric. Justin Tucker is on for the extra point. It is up, and it is good. I actually don't know if Baltimore would be our 4th 3-0 team. I'm going to throw that out there as a guess. I think they're probably pretty close. Let me look at the playoff picture. No, they'd be our 3rd, which ironically enough... Oh, actually, I'm wrong about that. Ravens are 1-1. I don't know why I thought they were 2-0. They did lose week 1 to the Kansas City Chiefs. To be fair, forgot about that one. I was going to say, if the Ravens were 2-0 and they won today, that would mean the only 3-0 teams would be the Browns, Steelers, and Ravens, which would be pretty significant. but not uncommon. Tucker on for the kickoff. Very little breathing time for the Dallas offensive unit. And here comes Brandon Aubrey's young special teams teammate, Cavante Turpin, both former USFL/UFL players. Technically, they're USFL players, right? Even though that league doesn't exist anymore. They weren't a part of the new UFL, so I guess that's good enough. Teams that should have a touchdown horn. I feel like a foghorn in Buffalo would be tough, you know. What up, Centurion? What'd you miss? Dallas took their opening drive. They took time on that one, and Lamar Jackson responded with an 80-yard rushing touchdown on the opening play. Cowboy offense didn't get much time to get their oxygen back in their lungs. Back on the field after the one-play touchdown drive. Prescott being pressured down the middle, delivers to a rolling Brandon Cooks. Happy to inform you that I passed my exams. W's in the chat for Mateo. Let's go. First shooter got in the Heisman Trophy when he was in college. I think he did, didn't he? Lamar got it 1 year. Or no, maybe he got runner-up. 9-yard gain for Brandon Cooks. He has been the stud wide receiver so far this season. And there goes Elliott back up the middle in a Cowboy uniform once again, feeling good across midfield. And these offenses chugging along nicely. Well over 10 yards per play in this game so far today. As Elliott makes a nice spin move, getting around Kyle Hamilton in the box. Once again, the Cowboys across midfield looking to take their lead back. Another handoff to Elliott, his 5th today. Breaking it outside, and he is near the line to gain. Give him 9.5. I'd say that'll work. I know the Panthers have Panther roar when they score. That is pretty tough. I just wish more teams had horns, that's all. Elliott averaging 11 yards per carry through 5 carries so far today. Looking to add to it here, right side following blockers, and Roquan Smith will combine with Kyle Hamilton on the tackle at the 32. Eating tacos right now? I also had tacos for dinner. Can't go wrong with it. Bucks have the Cannon, Saints have to play the Saints Montgomery, and on true. Dallas inside the 35. Blitz coming here for Baltimore. Dak steps right, throws left on a slant route. It is dropped by CeeDee Lamb. Big hit by Roquan Smith will force that one incomplete. Falcons have an annoying train horn. That's interesting. I know, is it the Eagles or the Ravens that have like a bird squeal? I don't remember. Just over 3 minutes left to the opening quarter here at AT&T Stadium. Prescott, deep pass left side towards the end zone, overshoots CeeDee Lamb, who in frustration kicks over the pylon. It'll be 3rd and 10. Matt never uses the running back two unless it's the Lions. Lions, yeah, they're really the only team. You're not wrong. Saints need a horn in their Superdome. That would be tough, I agree. Back-to-back incompletions intended for CeeDee Lamb. Now Prescott stepping right, away from pressure, down the field, finds Elliott, but it's incomplete. Hit hard by Odefa Owe, the Nittany Lion out of Penn State. Whole lot of Penn State players all across the AFC North, to be honest. Decorated Big Ten division. Brandon Aubrey on for the game's opening field goal attempt. A 49-yarder for the kicker who was perfect in the regular season all year last year. It's up and it is good. Dallas will strike right back with a quick 3-point swing in the waning moments of the opening quarter. What up, Brandon Marks? Taco Tuesday, true. If you know, you know. Ask Bronny, ask Bryce what day it is. What up, Tay? Welcome, welcome. That is true. Santorio, welcome your counterpart, Tay, in the chat. Another Saints fan. It's a rare breed on this channel, but it does exist. A multi-fan fandom of Saints. Aubrey on for the kickoff once again. And Deontay Hardy will take this return from his own end zone. Up the middle, better return than before. Just by a yard, though. And back comes Lamar Jackson. Keeping the legs fresh on the exercise bike handy on the sideline. And he'll be feeling good right now after that last one-play touchdown drive. They have 6 cannonballs and they score a touchdown. That does add up. That would make sense. Baltimore's offense back on the field. Same formation Lamar took it 80 yards on. This time just a 79-yard field. Jackson down the middle. Well, check it down to Patrick Ricard. And the first catch today for Baltimore made by their fullback. Gotta love Carr's 6 touchdowns against the Eagles. You love that. Santorio loves that. Brendan Marks loves that. Yeah. Exile probably loves that too. What up, Diehard Vince Man? Sorry I'm late. Just got up with a short. No worries. I'm also late to stream, so no hard feelings. 2.5 to go in the opening quarter now. Lamar Jackson finds his fullback on the 4-yard check down. Right side pass is batted up in the air dangerously, but it falls harmlessly to the ground, incomplete. Nah, that's crazy, Brendan Marks. I've never seen a team fall apart in like both offense and defense. A lot of times, like, I don't know, the Browns game, you'll have the offense play really bad and the defense. Well, I guess both. That's a bad example. Ravens on a 3rd and 6. Cowboy fans on their feet. Left side pass is inaccurate. Intended for Rashad Bateman. Not a very good pass there from Jackson. Jordan Lewis in the coverage. But I'm saying, like, I don't know. What's a team that lost a game simply because of, like, one side of the football? AFC North predictions for IRL. I think it'll be Ravens, Browns, Steelers, Bengals. On for the punt is Jordan Stout. Gets this one away easily. A high kick, not a very good one. Cavante Turpin, the dangerous one, ready to return it. But he cannot find a gap and will only get it up to the 44. 3-0 Ravens in Chili's game. There you go. Offense, what's that? Offense is the thing that doesn't try a QB stink at 3rd and 16 from their own 5-yard line. But I feel you. What up, TCU Gamer Boy? Welcome in. Bengals last place, yeah. I think Bengals and Steelers are going to tie at 9-8. Browns and Ravens tied 11-6. Ravens beat the Browns in Week 18 to steal the division. That's just a prediction, though. We'll see. Cowboys back in possession, maintaining their field goal lead here with 2:06 left in the opening quarter. Another handoff to Elliott. Another tackle for Roquan Smith. Dallas TD 73. Wow, that was quick. That was very quick. Ravens, Bengals, Browns, Steelers. Fair enough. I just don't think Cincinnati has that much individual talent. I don't know if they can make another run with Joe Burrow coming back from injury. We'll see, though. Elliott by himself in the backfield gets a right side stretch, looking for some blocking on the edge, but Kyle Hamilton making things difficult out there. The safety out of Northwestern. I think the Steelers got 9. Wait, is Kyle Hamilton Northwestern or is he Penn State too? I actually don't remember. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know. Raven defense trying to pitch a 3-and-out here and get the football back. Prescott off his play action. Right side it is caught, but out of bounds is Shake Ferguson 2 yards short, which will lead to likely a punt here for Dallas. I think Steelers get 9 wins, finish 4th, yeah. Fair enough. Brian Anger is on for the punt. Baltimore looks like they're going to bring some pressure here. And they will, but it will not work out. Anger's punt is a good one out of bounds at the 12. Ravens take over with an 88-yard field. That is true, Brendan Marks. But you know what I mean, though? Like, Dallas's loss in the wild card was an offensive malfunction and a defensive malfunction. You don't usually see that in a team that did as well as they did in the regular season, especially at home. But they just completely blew a flat tire. Baltimore's defense doing what they do best, forcing 3-and-outs, and they have the football back. Jackson takes another QB keeper left side, looking for the line to gain, and there goes Jackson again. Parsons to beat. Can you believe this? 280-plus yards touchdown for Lamar Jackson. Whoa. This dude is different. Okay, Lamar. 80 yards on the opening drive, 88 yards on drive number 3. Lamar Jackson putting the team on his back with his legs, and there he goes for the Raven touchdown. All right, then. So the Cowboys might want to consider putting a QB spy on Lamar. As an AFC North fan, I will tell you, if you don't do that, you will lose by quite a few points. Extra point here for Tucker. Up and good. Derrick Henry yet to get a carry. Any wide receiver from Baltimore, any tight end from Baltimore, yet to have a reception. It is just the Lamar Jackson show right now. Getting drug tested after this game? He's got to be. He has got to be. That is insanity. No, he's just natural. I think he's like a 98, I think. Maybe he might be a 99, actually, in this man. I don't remember. Jackson is on for the kickoff. Quick turnaround once again for the special teams of Dallas. Cavante Turpin up the middle, almost got away. Trying to keep up with the scoring in this game. It has been a chaotic start to this game. For sure, hopefully you got your seatbelts on. And you're locked in for the rest of this still opening quarter. 20 minutes in. And we're already 5 minutes late, so this is going to be a late streak by the looks of it. But if you're enjoying what you see so far, drop a like. Almost at 10 already at the end of the first quarter. Cowboys back in possession of the football. Once again, their defense falls flat. Handoff up the middle to Elliott. Picks up just 2. Odefa Owe with the tackle. Ravens just scored in my game. Derrick Henry 14-7. Baltimore on top. So now we got NFL roster guru and Chili sim in their game. EG Pro does the same a lot of times too. Should be our final play of an action-packed first quarter here in Arlington. Prescott under center. Inside handoff to Elliott. Taken down by Roquan Smith, setting up 3rd and 4 when we begin quarter number 2. Cowboys and Ravens trying to battle it out here in Texas. Prescott on 3rd and 4 opens up our second quarter through the air. Quick right side passes out there. Caught by CeeDee Lamb up the sideline. And a gain of 13 for the wide receiver. That is regarded as the best since Des Bryant in Dallas, and arguably, some may say better. Air conditioning randomly turned into a waterfall. Nice. Prescott now back to work at the 45. He will take his own read option left side, and Baltimore was ready for it, though. No doubt about that. When they practice against it all day, Marcus Williams will have his eyes in the backfield. He knows. Brendan Mark's got Wi-Fi issues. Mateo's got air conditioning issues. Chat's just all over the place. 3-yard gain on the QB keeper there from Prescott, doing his best Lamar Jackson impression. And out of a cannon goes Elliott, and he will move the ball up to the 45, near field goal range. Polls are tied. Let's go look at the poll. We have to go take a look at it. Who is best mod? Nice. Prescott now on a 3rd and inches. Moves Lamb to the right. Will hand off left to Elliott, who will move the chains. But a penalty marker down late. This one could be coming back. Hang on a second. And it will be. So they had the first down all picked up. But Luke Schoonmaker with the penalty on the holding call. What up, Brandon Spearman? Welcome to Street. Cowboys have it 3rd and 10 now after the holding penalty from the second-year tight end. Prescott deep down the middle. He goes, finds CeeDee Lamb. Nice catch in traffic. Up to the Raven 42. Not so nice when your laptop was right under it when it's 30 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that translates to in Fahrenheit. Yes, sorry, there you go, 90 degrees. Thank you for translating it into 90 degrees Fahrenheit. I-formation look here for Dallas, which means a likely handoff to Ezekiel Elliott. But Prescott will take a play-action pass right side and will find his fullback in the backfield with a gain of 8. Yes, they did hire Kenny Atkinson. Thoughts on this? I'm not a huge basketball guy, but anyone you could bring over that was a former Golden State Warrior coach during their success recently, that's a win. So I will take it. Prescott now with a bunch formation right. CeeDee Lamb at the top of the screen to the left, but a pitch right side to Elliott, and he will fight his way to make it 3rd and inches again. Elliott orders one of everything at McDonald's. He must. I remember when he was skinny, man. When he was good at football. Every year he gained like 10 pounds and decreased like 100 yards. No joke. Ezekiel Elliott in the backfield to the right side of Prescott here. Gets the inside handoff and will move the chains yet again up to the 26 of Baltimore. So the narrative of this game has just been Dallas taking their sweet time down the field, scoring, and then Lamar Jackson doing his own thing, returning the favor in one play. Shakes the ground. He might. He may. 31st offensive play already today for Dallas. As a result of Baltimore not being on the field too much offensively, Prescott deep to the end zone. Second time today, Brandon Cooks for the touchdown. Cowboys retake the lead. This game is back and forth. Dallas taking their time, but Brandon Cooks for the second time today has a receiving touchdown for Dallas. All right, then. And Mike Gay, the fullback for the Cowboys, scored, tying up the game. 14-14 for you. Pretty similar here. I'm assuming you're doing 10-minute quarters as well. Extra point here for Brandon Aubrey. It is up, and it is good. Cowboys 17, Ravens 14. Could Jackson be a punt returner? I mean, if the liability wasn't there. Possibly, yeah, 10 minutes. All right, sweet. If Lamar Jackson wasn't a quarterback, if he was this talented at another position, then again, it wouldn't get recognized as much, but he could hypothetically return kicks. 10-3 Dallas in the Chili game. All right, so Dallas is on top in 2 of the 3, and the game's tied in the other one. We'll see how that continues here, though. Deontay Hardy ready to return this one. Brandon Aubrey with the kickoff. Hardy will take this from his own goal line. Up the middle, following blockers right side, up to the 23. And Lamar's just disappointed he can't have another 80-yard rushing touchdown because they're only 77 yards out. But here comes the reigning MVP once again. Looking to make some noise on the offensive end of Baltimore. What a stupid, interesting way to start this game, though. No rushes yet for Derrick Henry. No catches for a receiver other than Patrick Ricard. And finally, King Henry up the middle will just pick up a yard. 5-6 this week, yeah, not the best week for most people. I think Mario's by himself atop the totem pole right now at 9-2. Which even that is not the greatest. I was like, what, 13-1 last week until the last 2 games? Jackson looking to go through the air for the second time today on 2nd and 9. Following the first carry for Henry. Pass down the middle, almost picked off. Rashad Bateman once again, the intended target. Not the safest throw from Lamar. Dyer Fitzpatrick, I think you're probably like 7-4, 6-5, somewhere around there, if I had to guess. It is loud inside AT&T Stadium once again. Jackson looking to throw the football. Step it up. Down the middle. Finds Mark Andrews. Big hit, but he hangs on for the Raven first down. That was a big-time hit down the middle of the field for Marquise Bell. Still no sight of Micah Parsons. He almost chased down Lamar on that one touchdown, but to no avail. We will see if one of the favorite Defensive Player of the Year candidates can get started here, and he will make a tackle right on cue. Tackle for loss of a yard there on Derrick Henry. Let me double check that real quick, Dyer Fitzpatrick. I don't want to feed you false information. Would not wish to do that by any means necessary, but you are 6-5, yes. Loss of a yard for the King. His second carry, netting 0 yards total this afternoon. Halfback draw for him up the middle. He'll shoot forward to pick up 3. Yeah, Micah Parsons must have been listening to me. Something like that. He heard me, and he changed up his game plan there. Just the 11th offensive play today for Baltimore. Once again on 3rd down, Cowboys bringing 4. Lamar down the middle. It's caught by Andrews. Tackle made short by Micah Parsons. And it looks like Baltimore will punt. So every odd drive for the Ravens is a Lamar Jackson rushing touchdown. Every even drive is a punt. That's what I've noticed. Rhythm in football. Jordan Stout is on for the punt. Standing at his own 34-yard line, he gets this one away. And it's a short one once again. Returnable here for Turpin. Right sideline hit hard at the 26. Back comes Prescott. Ezekiel Elliott. Not going to be the loudest player in terms of running game today. Obviously, Lamar Jackson is going to be the main talking point. But Ezekiel Elliott having himself a pretty good day as well. 84 rushing yards in this opening half. And this second quarter is going by really quick, you know, in comparison to the first. which took almost 25 real-life minutes. Dak under center at the 26. Cowboys up by 3 once again. Left side handoff out there to Elliott, looking to get over 100 yards rushing, and he will do so. Gain of 22 down the left sideline on his 14th carry, I believe, today. Or no, he's not at 14 yet, is he? Surely not that much. What up, Jason Hagan? Welcome, welcome. For 20 bucks? Nah, that's crazy. Prescott now from the 48. Another handoff to Elliott. Left side he goes. Back-to-back first downs for the Buckeye. Into Baltimore territory. 1st and 10 once again. $20 is insane work. Bro didn't say no. I mean, listen, there's a price for a lot of things, all right? I'll just leave it at that. Dak out of the empty for the first time today. 3 minutes left in the opening half. Prescott unleashes one deep right side. Caught by Lamb on the sideline. First down, Dallas again. That's 3 in a row. Type of person to love a team that breaks my heart in the playoffs? Yeah, understandable. I'm the type of person to love a team that often doesn't even make the playoffs. Baltimore's going to challenge. We are just going to quickly skip over it, and they will waste the timeout with that one. As it gets upheld, Ravens lose a timeout with the challenge. John Harbaugh at least gutsy enough to throw the flag, unlike our friend over in Arizona, Jonathan Gannon, who should have challenged a crucial spot on the field. Almost ended up losing that game as a result, but it didn't matter. No harm, no foul with the Cardinal win of a walk-off field goal. Dallas trying to take a 2-possession lead here after the Baltimore challenge fails. Prescott bootleg left, wide open in the end zone is the tight end. Looks like that's Luke Schoonmaker for the Dallas touchdown. His first TD of the season. Not a whole lot of targets for this young man. His second catch all year and his first touchdown of the season here in week 3. You remember being hyped about Johnny Manziel? I watched him play in person. Matter of fact, I watched one of his very few wins in Cleveland. So yeah, it's safe to say I was pretty hyped about it. Extra one here for Aubrey is up and it's good. 38 combined points already today. That is the most efficient drive we've seen so far for Dallas. They either picked up a first down or a touchdown on every single play. This is not very vindicative of the Ravens defense, I'll be honest. I don't know how many teams put up 30 points on them last year. I think the Browns might have been the only one, if not one of the only ones. And the only reason we put up 33 was because of a pick 6. So really their defense only gave up 26. As Aubrey's over the kickoff once again, Deontay Hardy returns this from the goal line for the 4th time today. Up the middle to the 23. Did he look small in person? I'm not going to lie, I was like, what, 9? 9 or 10 when I watched that game? I do not remember. I just remember the vibes. Very good vibes to see a Brown. That was my first Browns win in person. You got to understand, that was a rarity in the early 2000s. Going to a Browns game, watching them win. That was interesting. 2 minutes, 40 seconds, and 2 timeouts left for the Baltimore Ravens. Try to cut this 10-point deficit down. Pass down the middle to Mark Andrews is a good way to start. Gain of 18 yards. What up, Aaron? What is this? This is chaos, let me tell you. If you missed the first half, I would advise you to go back and watch the highlights when they come out, or watch the stream back once it's all said and done. Chaotic first quarter for sure. Should be one more play here before the 2-minute warning. And Jackson takes a read option again. This time, Dallas is all over it. And you can see the stat line right there. That's exactly why I advise you to go back and watch what you've missed already. 3 carries, 170 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Lamar Jackson. Unbelievable stat line. Braves are pretty good, but they were a lot better last year, I'll be honest. Lamar Jackson with the 3rd QB keeper. The first one today not to go for an 80-plus yard touchdown as he fires one deep right side, batted down nicely by Trayvon Diggs. Ravens are losing. Honest to goodness, Cowboys offense has just been very efficient today. I don't think there's a better word to describe what they have been. They've done well. Jackson on a 3rd and 9 with a bunch of formation left. Looking for one of his receivers here, possibly. No, it's a screen pass right side, and it's out there for Hill up the sideline, but Diggs makes him short up at the 49. It's Keaton Mitchell, I should say. That was close, though, but not quite. Wow, they're going to punt it away. John Harbaugh, usually a gutsy guy at the head coach position, will punt the football away on 4th and inches at the Dallas 49, but it's a good one, a little bit too good maybe. It'll result in a touchback almost out of bounds at the 1. And there's Elliott's stats once again. He is having himself a day. This is probably why Dallas is winning by 10 points. Although he doesn't have a touchdown, he has done everything else in his power. And don't forget, Dak Prescott has 3 pass touchdowns right now, Jet. Trying to rival Derek Carr's 6. It's a possibility. We'll have to see. Dak of the Cowboys back to business on 1st and 10. Their rendition of a 2-minute drill starts at the 20. Right side pass off the mark of C.D. Lamb. Yankees losing 6-1. Just saying after notification of a Juan Soto 423 no doubter to right center. And Aaron Judge is up now. But yeah, losing to the Mets is crazy work. I'm not going to lie, in the year 2024. That's wild. That one intended for C.D. Lamb. A little bit off the mark there from Prescott, who will drop back from center. Checking it down to Ezekiel Elliott. Would have been nice to have him on fantasy. Whatever. Baltimore defense got to lock in. More than 60% of the pick'ems are depending on it. Yankees losing out is good. I mean, as a Guards fan trying to fight for the 1 seed, I'm all right with it. I don't mind it. I got to watch the Yankees lose in person this year, so that was pretty cool. Prescott now on 3rd and 10. Ravens take a timeout. 1 more remaining in case they make a stop here. They want to get the football back for one final drive. Handoff to Elliott and Roquan Smith with a tackle made at the 21. We'll make it 4th and 9. Another timeout taken for the Baltimore Ravens. What a long first half. And it's only going to seem like it's longer because we started stream 5 minutes late. My bad on that. Jalen Tolbert, Cowboys up 21-14. Brian Anger's on for the punt. First time we have said his name in quite some time. And a fair catch will be called for at the 37 by Deontay Hardy. Out comes Lamar Jackson. In the 2-minute drill once again here for Baltimore. Looking to make some magic happen. I forget who they played. Oh, they played the Raiders in week 2. That's right. I was going to say, remember that matchup happening. But kind of forgot that was week 2. Minute 27, no timeouts left for the reigning league MVP, Lamar Jackson, who takes a high snap, quick pass down the middle, finds Mark Andrews. And a good start to this drive. Andrews has been feasting through the air so far today for the Baltimore offense. 4 catches, 53 yards. No wide receiver catches today for Baltimore. Only catches for the fullback, tight ends, and running backs today for the Ravens as Lamar Jackson back to work and aloft. This one left side finds the receiver. This time it's Bateman to the end zone for the touchdown. Again, right on cue. And the Ravens strike back. Nothing but fireworks inside of AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. The Ravens strike back quickly. Rashad Bateman over the top beats Jordan Lewis for the Ravens touchdown. I'm telling you, this game is going to feed families. 2-play drill. That is, yeah, they've scored 3 touchdowns on a combined 4 plays in 3 drives. Extra point here for Tucker. It's up, and it's good. Now the Cowboys have a chance to do something. What up, Visual Sanchez? Welcome to the stream. Now this is football game of the week, which is crazy. We've had so many game of the week candidates. I mean, think about it. How many overtime games have we had? We had the comeback with the Vikings. Their overtime loss to the Texans. We had Cardinals and who'd they play yesterday? Cardinals-Lions, which went to overtime. Arizona wins there. We had the Raiders and Panthers. Raiders come back to force overtime. Panthers win it on a walk-off. And there's one more I'm missing. Steelers and Broncos. Cinema. Return here taken by Cavante Turpin, former USFL stud, up to the 23. Yeah, tons of people in here. Feeling good. I mean, it's America's Game of the Week. Much like Fox and CBS and how they work, they expect more viewership in the late afternoon games that'll catch the eye of a neutral viewer, maybe a team that's on a bye week or a team that plays on Thursday Night Football, Sunday Night Football, whatever the case may be. Their TV ratings expected to be what they are. Cowboys now with the football, 53 seconds, all 3 timeouts left for Dallas, which means Dak will look down the field right side, finds Jake Ferguson in stride. First down, Cowboys up to the 36, and he's able to get out of bounds to save a timeout. Would have been a Mets fan if I cared about baseball more than 2 years ago. So who are you a fan of then, Brendan Marks? Oh, you did say Blue Jays. Got you. Jake Ferguson able to get out of bounds there on his second catch. Saved Dallas a timeout. Delayed blitz coming. Prescott hammered in the backfield. Almost a fumble. Brandon Stevens came Mach 8 and almost forced the game's first turnover. Watching these games can help me cope with missing football. Thanks, man. No problem. That's what I do it for. That is the idea. Prescott's incompletion. Nearly a fumble forced there by Stevens. Dak off the play action right side. Caught by Ferguson. Nice route running there from the tight end. That'll move the football up to the 48-yard line. That could have been a fumble. In Madden 25, I hope they let plays like that, continue. And then they go back in and call it incomplete or review it, whatever. But I would agree. Elliott by himself in the backfield here on 1st and 10. But Dak will look to throw. Checking it down to Elliott, who drops it. That's a pretty smart play. I don't think he meant to do that. But I actually don't mind that drop. You drop the football, you save a timeout. That's fine by me. Yeah, a little over a month till football, true. True that. Incompletion there, looking for Ezekiel Elliott was Prescott, who will drop back, unleash one down the middle. One-handed grab by CeeDee Lamb. What a catch. Holy cow. That was a bad time for the Dono Pickle football. Appreciate the $4.99. Take a look at that one. Catch of the year candidate, CeeDee Lamb. Thank you for the $4.99 pickle. Appreciate it, man. I am a Ravens pick'em today, so I'm also in the same boat as you, hoping for a Raven win. Wonderful catch from Lamb up to the Raven 30. Cowboys offense try to keep their pedal to the metal. Left side pass caught. No, drop by Cooks. Should have been a catch, but Marcus Williams in coverage. That was a pretty bad time to donate. CeeDee Lamb really just said, yeah, all right. Oh, man. That was a significant catch, you know. Brandon Cooks drops that one. Stop at the time with 26 ticks left. Prescott making some moves to his receivers. And he's going to have CeeDee Lamb act as a tight end here. Rolling right away from pressure. Left side passes on the money to Elliott. First and goal, Dallas. You just joined, you don't know what happened? Yeah, CeeDee Lamb just made a masterful one-handed catch. Pretty much right as that donut got caught in the corner of my eye. That was incredible. Oh, that guy didn't go to the Giants. Yeah, the Aaron Judge is quite the baseball player, that's for sure. Cowboys down to their final timeout. Deep into field goal range, but they would love a touchdown and a 2-possession lead heading into the break. Prescott on 1st and goal, checking it down the middle, dropped incomplete by Elliott. Yeah, Elliott's going to be on Fantasy Watch for next week. Although I don't know if I'm going to have the guts to do that. The odds of a player having 2 good weeks in a row are very unlikely at this point. And with that dono, Pickle Football moves to 4th all time of the donos. Appreciate it, man. Now on 2nd and goal up to 7. Prescott with Elliott in the backfield to his left will leave. Pass down the middle to the end zone for the touchdown, CeeDee Lamb. 4 touchdowns in the opening half for Dak. All right, Scribble. Catch in half number 2, my friend. Holy cow. Dak Prescott finds his 4th touchdown in the end zone for CeeDee Lamb. A little bit low, but nothing too low for CeeDee. I think we can all agree that nobody likes the Yankees outside of New York. That is a pretty unpopular opinion, to be honest with you. Extra point here for Aubrey is up and good. Yankees are the most popular. I'd say probably the most. I'm not going to say most popular sports team outside of their city, but I would say most widely followed. Like, you could find a Yankees fan in Southeast Indonesia if you walk around enough. I guarantee it. It's weird, but it's true. But Pickle Football passes GD and is battling Scribble right now for third place in the all-time dono list. 15 individual donors ranging from $122 to $2. But all are just as much appreciated. It's possible, don't get me wrong. Deontay Hardy on for the return. Looking for something explosive here before halftime. Nothing given, only up to the 23. They are the Cowboys of the MLB, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I do know what you mean. That adds up. You either love them or you hate them. Fair enough. I don't know. I tolerate Cowboys fans more than I do Yankees fans, to be honest. 8 seconds left here in the opening half. Lamar Jackson looking for another miraculous play. Right side handoff to Henry. And that will take us to the break. An electric opening half, which saw 7 total touchdowns, 7 of which, actually all of them came from either the arms or legs of the quarterbacks, Lamar Jackson and Dak Prescott. Philly fans worse, I would agree. Eagles to be exact, yeah. Philly fans in general, I can't speak on. I feel like Philadelphia Phillies fans are pretty cool. But football-wise, yeah, their fan base is something. The way I think about the Eagles fans makes me look like... Look like I tolerate Cowboys fans. Wow. Brendan Marks has that much disgust for his division rival that he actually would rather tolerate the other one than not hate the other one. If that makes any sense at all. I don't know. Deontay Hardy taking this return from his own goal line, getting half number 2 underway here. Well, they return to the 22-yard line. And out comes Lamar Jackson. Thought the half was over a couple times there. But it wasn't. Nobody hates the Eagles more than me, says Exoff. I mean, I would believe that. You're a Cowboys fan. Eagles, dangerous Cowboys fans. Besides me, delusional. I like that. Fair enough. Opening play of half number 2. Cowboys look to bring some pressure. They will drop their linebackers this time, as Jackson is taken down by Micah Parsons. Tried to break free in the pocket. Could not escape the grasp of the Penn State edge rusher. Another Nittany Lion on the field today. Just think about all the players here from the Big Ten. So many. 2nd and 14. Prescott takes his first sack today. Jackson from the 17 will take a step. Being chased down by Parsons again, and he's got 2 consecutive. A TFL and a sack and a half. Just over 2 quarters through this Week 3 matchup. Whoa. Ravens have gone backwards 11 yards in 2 plays, and now Jackson will be looking for the 31 on a screen pass that is not opened up until late for Mark Andrews, and he will be tackled out of bounds by Jordan Lewis. Nothing opening up there for the Ravens. They will punt it away, and the Cowboys defense has the reigning league MVP under wraps, it seems. Eagles say 24-7, fair enough. When did the Eagles play a division rival? Jordan Stout on for the punt once again. Been a busy man here as of late. Gets this one away, another short kick. Not his best day. It is fair caught at the 48 by Turpin. Let's take a look at the Philly schedule. They play... they play the Giants week 7. So that'll be on Madden 25. We'll get to see that matchup, which is exciting. It's in New York as well. But they take on the Buccaneers next week. Then a week 5 bye, then the Browns, then the Giants. Should be pretty fun to watch. Prescott and company back on the field with a 10-point lead and possession. Right side passes caught by CeeDee Lamb and a gain of 8. Will Prescott break Derek Carr's season record of 6 passing touchdowns in a game? Nastier than swimming in sewage water? Wow. Dirtier than my feet. Wow. Lots of hate for the Eagles in here today. Prescott, Elliott, CeeDee Lamb all have been feasting today. Dak off the play action, left side pass. There's another receiver playing pretty good too. Brandon Cooks, no gain on that one. Brandon Stevens with the tackle. 8 tackles for Brandon Stevens. Wow. Everyone's just popping off today. Chaotic Week 3 matchup, to say the least. Cowboys in a run-heavy formation here, and a handoff up the middle to Elliott, and he will shimmy his way to make a first down. Hot take, how is Scotty Barnes getting paid more than Patrick Mahomes? How? So the NBA, I'm trying to think here. It's like linear versus exponential. The NBA, it's riskier to play in, but it's more top-heavy with the payments, if you know what I mean. Hard to explain, but it's different. Dak now going to empty out the backfield. Elliott right side as a receiver. Prescott stepping around the pocket. Pressure coming. He is taken down by Kyle Van Noy. What of XSM? You missed a barn burner, my friend. Absolute brilliant game, let me tell you. We're going to see. 250 mil though, that is a lot of bread. A ton of bread indeed. Dak out of the empty once again, 2nd and 19. Trying to at least get back into field goal range, and a big hit from Roquan Smith. Almost could have been ruled a fumble right there, but it will be an incompletion for the time being. Yeah, he got his bag. $250 million, man. It's a lot of money. Cardinals Steelers, America's Game of the Week for TCU Gamer Boy. Should be pretty enticing. Dak now on a 3rd and 19 at the Raven 49. Looking for someone to open up deep downfield, and Prescott shimmying right and will throw it away. Nothing given downfield. Good coverage there from Baltimore. Hope CP3 goes back to the Clippers and chokes there. I hope CP3 just gets a ring, man. He's going to be the next, like, Charles Barkley. Tie game at 21. On 4th and goal to Mark Andrews. Wow. Brian Eggers on for the punt once again, trying not to hit the scoreboard here. And realistically, that probably did. And it's a really bad punt. We're going to blame the scoreboard for that one, because that was a brutal punt. Out of bounds at the 25. Not cut enough to know Dak should run it. I mean, he's not going to run 19 yards, let's be real. But he could have gotten into range. I don't disagree with that. Who are you all taking, AB or Pat Peterson? I'm going to take Pat Pete because Larry Fitz is on that team too, I believe. Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens back on the field. Their defense able to get a stop and force a Brian Egger punt. Quick touch pass here is picked up easily in the backfield by DeMarcus Lawrence. Zay Flowers' first catch today the wrong way. I have no personal feelings about the Clippers or the Lakers. Personally. Loss of 3 on the first catch today for Zay Flowers. Been a really quiet afternoon for him. As Lamar launches one deep left side with a marker down, it's caught by Bateman. And this is likely going to be defensive pass interference, but it doesn't matter. What a catch. Through the contact and all. That will work out nicely. Jordan Lewis, he's been getting cooked today by Rashad Bateman, wide receiver out of Minnesota. Thought it was going to be offensive for a second, but to no avail. Not going to happen that time. So far today, Rashad Bateman winning that matchup against Jordan Lewis. Another deep catch for the wide receiver out of Minnesota. As Lamar Jackson takes a low step. Will fire one lofted right side again. He's got a man out there. Zay Flowers dropped it. Still not his best day. And Donovan Wilson with the seatbelt strap. Defensive back play. And that was Bateman. That's a catch. Let's be real. Let's all be honest. 2 receivers to the left side and the right side of Lamar Jackson. Off the play action to Mitchell. Down the field. Throws an interception. Pass is picked off. And a tackle made by Zay Flowers. First turnover today. And it's a big one. Not a good throw there from Lamar. The reigning MVP makes his first mistake of the day. Not a good time to make it either, with the Ravens already trailing by 10. Marquise Bell with the pick. And every time the Cowboys take the field, we're going to show you the stats of Ezekiel Elliott, because simply nobody's playing better than him right now, with the exception of maybe his quarterback, Dak Prescott. But he always gets all the attention. Good to see Elliott back here in Dallas. SPO Gamer 360, welcome. Another Cowboys fan to chat. Dallas dominating so far today. Other than a couple splash plays today from Lamar Jackson, it has been all Dallas all throughout. Looking to keep up that narrative here from the 48. Prescott lofting one to the end zone. One-on-one, knocked down, incomplete by Humphrey. Both these teams are just taking deep shots back and forth. All the man's missing is Jerry Jones on camera 10 times a game. True. And Taylor Swift for the Chiefs games. Don't forget that. Run-heavy formation right side for Ezekiel Elliott. In a bootleg right side here for Prescott with a marker down. Might be a legal man downfield as the check down goes the wrong direction. And it's going to end up being holding. So either 2nd and 20 or 3rd and 12. Pick your poison. If you're the Baltimore Ravens, they will accept it. And make it 2nd and 20. Another holding penalty on Dallas, their second of the day. Now 2nd down and 20. Pressure up the middle, and Prescott has to throw it into the dirt. Incomplete. Checking my ad in the poll, spread the word, oh boy. What's the ad in the... Oh, like a legitimate ad. Wow. Bro kept receipts. That's crazy. Insane. Cowboys looking for a miracle here on 3rd and 20. Delayed blitz is coming, and Prescott doesn't see it, but he steps away from the first sack. Will throw down the field. The improvisation from Prescott, finding CeeDee Lamb. Okay, that's just unreal. Wow. That's a Deshaun Watson, Houston Texan playoff type of play right there. And CeeDee Lamb over 150 yards receiving. Wow. That's an animation you don't see very often. That's for sure. Unreal. Prescott is hungry for his 5th touchdown this afternoon against a really good Ravens defense. It's CeeDee Lamb, another catch and gain of 8. What a big slim. Can't wait to see how the Ravens do purple helmets this year. Me too. A lot of people are just naturally going to hate new uniforms and new helmets, but I, for one, even as a Browns fan, thought they were pretty sick. I love that the NFL is going to allow alternate helmets now. That is a must-needed move. As Lamb is motioned inside here, Brandon Cook set down to the bottom of the screen as Prescott back to pass again. Stepping up in the pocket. He will take off down the middle. Sets up 1st and goal at the Raven 8. That was a little Mahomey. I'm going to give it to him, you know. That wasn't a D lineman. That was a corner. Which is why, I mean, if it was a D lineman, I would agree with it. But it was Brandon Stevens. Not a big body. Prescott could shake him off. Not likely, but he did. Cowboys trying to put the nail in the coffin here with a touchdown down the middle low, but it's caught by CeeDee Lamb, his 2nd and Prescott's 5th. This is crazy. Points off of turnovers. Prescott doing it all himself. Another low pass is caught by CeeDee Lamb, his 10th catch and a touchdown. Whoa. I mean, it's not over till it's over, but wow, this game getting out of hand pretty quick. An extra point here for Brandon Aubrey. It's up and it's good. 17-point Cowboy lead. I think I'm going to abstain from that vote, Chili. For the sole purpose of, it's like a father trying to figure out who his favorite child is. You can't publicly admit that. Touchdown Cooks, 28-21 Dallas gets the lead midway through the 4th. Your game is going by a lot faster than mine. There goes my pick for tonight, y'all. Disappointing me with the Ravens, yes. Must fire Mike McCarthy. His seat is hot, that's for sure. As Aubrey is on for the kickoff. Getting this one back and away to Deontay Hardy. He will take a return from his own end zone. Looking for some blocking, and he will find none of it, only up to the 20. What up, Zach K? Thumbnail hard. Honestly, I just kind of found it on Google, but appreciate it. I think this proves MSU rigged the score because the Browns beat the Cowboys and they were blowing everybody else out. I mean, the Browns beat the Cowboys in 6-minute quarters. I also picked the Ravens to win today, so if you think I would have rigged it for the team that I didn't pick, I rig it for me to go 16-0 every week. The time is now for the Ravens offense. 13:05 left in regulation. They have got to go. Jackson deep down the middle. Good start. Finds Mark Andrews' his security blanket up to the 47 on a gain of 27. Now is the time, though. I mean, the Ravens have got to continue their deep plays. Brendan Marks is a conspiracy theorist all of a sudden. Nice pass there from Lamar Jackson. Finds his favorite target so far today, Mark Andrews down the middle. And he will go right back that direction. This time it's incomplete. Replay with 200-minute quarters. All right. Giants were up 10-0. That is true. After the Watson INT. But the AFC North absolutely stacked more this year than any year before, which is hard to say considering every team had a winning record last year, as that goes for no gain for Derrick Henry. But a disappointing tenure to begin his career in Baltimore. We understand that he is getting older, but with the way this offense is working, a lot of Baltimore fans especially thought that he'd do a lot more. But nothing going so far. Derrick Henry limited to just 7 yards on 5 carries so far today. 5-man rush coming. Jackson, pass down the middle, turning back around forward is Andrews inside of Cowboy territory, up to the Dallas 33. They were down 400-0. Must have been an honest mistake on my end. Greatest comeback in NFL history then, apparently. By the sounds of it. Minute and a half left in the third quarter. Ravens looking for a TD. Lamar going to keep the football, take it down by Micah Parsons on a TFL. He is having he is really having a quiet day. A day quietly. Yeah, a quiet day would be like not doing good, but he is having a day quietly. True. Loss of 5 with the QB keeper there from Jackson. A QB spy has been placed on him, and there it is again, a TFL of 2. Trayvon Diggs this time in the backfield. And the Ravens, even with Justin Tucker, he is getting a little bit older. I think he was 3 of 6 last year from 50+. So not a guarantee that he's going to make something like this. Ravens have got to get a couple more yards to get comfortable with the NFL's best kicker historically. Jackson throws left side, incomplete. Looking for Bateman, but it doesn't show up. Will they kick it? They should, and they will. Best kicker in NFL history, Justin Tucker, on for a 57-yard attempt. This one is important. On the way, and it is no good. Missed it left. Cowboys will take over. Had plenty of leg, but not the accuracy. I'm telling you, Tucker's great. All-time great, really. But he is truly getting old. I mean, everyone gets old at some point, right? But that might be the dagger. We'll have to see, though. That might have been the dagger. Cowboys take over with excellent field position once again. Prescott making some orders. Left side pass caught by CeeDee Lamb. Dragging defenders with them up to the 45. And we have hit the fourth quarter. What up, Luco? Welcome, welcome. Has my pick in his back pocket? He must. He took it and he ran. And that'll end quarter number 3. All Dallas, all second half. And they'll try to keep it up here. 10 minutes left in regulation. Looks like the Cowboys will improve to 2-1 if they can hang on to a 17-point lead. Here is Elliott up the middle. He's had a pretty quiet second half, but not to say his whole game has been quiet. Well over 100 yards rushing in the first half alone. 28-24 as Tucker gets his field goal. So they're going to compensate with it on your end. Understandable. Makes sense to me. See if Ezekiel Elliott will get his 19th carry. And Prescott looking for a quick toss low, and it's caught by CeeDee Lamb. Breaking away from tacklers at a gain of 17 more. Almost intercepted right there. But Lamb wanted it more over Trenton Simpson. There's my number 1 fantasy football pick, CeeDee Lamb. You can't go wrong with that. Him and CMC, I feel like, are just good security picks. Dak's trying to tie Derek Carr for the single game season record this year of 6 touchdowns as he goes down the middle in the direction of one of his receivers. I'm trying to see who that was there. Tolbert. That is brutal. Incompletion there from Prescott. Not going to stop him from throwing the football, though. On 2nd and 10 with a bunch formation left. Right side pass is intercepted by Kyle Hamilton. All right. Maybe saved by the bell. We'll have to see. I don't know. Who knows? It was all sunshine and rainbows for Prescott until that play finds the palms of Kyle Hamilton for the Raven interception. Now, it was a Fred Warner pick. You're not wrong. Holding to a field goal, keep the Carr record safe. Well, I think the Carr record is feeling pretty good right now. He really fell off in the pick'em. Yeah, he did. He is at a rough last stretch in the 4 o'clock games. All of them have been overtime, though. Can't really blame him too much there. Prescott and Lamar Jackson now both even on the day with a turnover apiece. As Lamar deep down the right sideline has a man out there, Nelson Aguilar being chased down by Diggs, but he will win the race for the touchdown. Okay, hang on. Never say never. The Ravens try to make a storming 4th quarter comeback and a good start. Their 4th deep touchdown of the afternoon. 10-point game. Hang on, everybody. Ja'Marr Chase was a beast in fantasy his rookie year. He really was. Convinced everyone to take him in the first round last year, or a couple years ago, then really fell off this last season. Tucker on for the extra point. It's up, and it's good. Similar to Bolton week 1, yeah. What was the safety doing? Yeah, that's a good question. Prevent defense is very important at this time, but it just never took place there. I mean, that's Mike McCarthy for you. If I have to be so blunt, took Chase at 3 last season. Dang, who'd I take? I took Derrick Henry in the first round, so I can't make fun of anybody. I had a rough fantasy season last year. We'll bounce back though. Kavontae Turpin on yet another short kick returns this one to the 23-yard line. Prescott and the Cowboys will take over from here. But it's only a 10-point game. And with how the games have been going this week, it would not shock me if they came back. I mean, you think about the Texan-Viking game, where it was a 21-point Houston lead, 8 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Vikings came to storm back and force OT. Looks like Dallas will run the football here. It's to Elliott, looking for a gap to open up, but nothing working out right now. And the momentum starting to favor the Baltimore Ravens. Yeah, never say never. That's the saying. 8:15 and counting left in the 4th quarter. Ravens rush 4. Dak's right side pass caught by Lamb on a crossing route. He will throw a man off of him. Out of bounds at the 32. That might have actually benefited Baltimore a little bit more. Stop the clock, but CeeDee Lamb, 202 receiving yards. Giving Rashid Shaheed a run for his money for receiver of the week. Both have played incredible, might I add. Raven defense looking for a clutch stop here on 3rd and 2. Prescott with a bootleg left. Throwing deep that direction, wide open down the field, Brandon Cooks. And the Cowboys feeling just fine now into field goal range. Doing better this week at the pick'em? Yes, definitely. You had a rough week last week, but I would agree you're doing better here in week 3. 7.5 left in the fourth quarter. Cowboys have it up at the Baltimore 31, well within the range of Aubrey. And a middle handoff here to Elliott. Goes for 3 on his 20th carry. See a couple new names in the chat today. Big Slim, SPO Gamer. And I know we had one more earlier, trying to figure out who that may have been. Let me scroll up and try to find it here in a moment. Dak out of the empty on 2nd and 7. Unleashes one quickly down the middle to Jake Ferguson on a gain of 6. Who was that earlier that was in chat? Trying to figure it out. Made a comment about the thumbnail. Oh well. But regardless, if you guys are interested in joining the Discord for the weekly pick'em, let me know. 1 receiver left and 3 to the right side here on 3rd and 1. Prescott, fake handoff to Elliott. Launch into the end zone, knocked down by Hamilton. And Oweh goes down to injury. And I'm curious here. Is Dallas going to take the gamble to go for it? Cowboys win 28-24. Fair enough. I feel like it's not out of realistic reach, personally. We'll see what the Cowboys decide to do here, and they will kick. McCarthy will not go for it. Brandon Aubrey gets the call here on a 39-yarder from the left hash, trying to put the Cowboys up 13. It's up and it's through. So a couple touchdowns is what the Ravens need now. Can't settle for a field goal. Oh, I just ran past the coach. I wasn't even looking at that. I was still in chat trying to figure out who was here earlier. Gotta find him. I actually read his comment out loud. I'm sure I'll find it here in a moment. Taking me a minute to scroll up to get it. I don't think it was pre-Dona. Visual Sanchez was new here as well, though. So that's cool. What up, Flash Gordon? CD overrated. Carlton Davis shut him down. Dang. Deontay Hardy returns this one from his own end zone once again. His worst return today. Only up to the 18. Call another Lamar rushing touchdown. We might be due. It's been a while. Ready for the NBA draft tomorrow? Hope Lakers draft Zach Edey with a pick. That would be devastating for other teams. He is an absolute unit in the paint. Tucker Aubrey, best kickers in the league? Yeah, I mean, I'd probably agree with that. Although Dustin Hopkins, Corey Bojorquez gives them a good run for their money. If Scribble were here, he would tell you the punts he had against Pittsburgh. Insane. 6:15 and all 3 timeouts left for Baltimore. They need 2 touchdowns to complete the comeback. And a check down to Derrick Henry. His longest gain today is 8. Sad K, that's who it was. Yep. But if any of you guys are wondering what we're talking about with the pick'em, I always put a Google form out at the beginning of each simulation week. Let all the fans fill out a pick'em. I keep the standings in our Discord. So let me know if you guys would be interested in any of that. 5 wide for the Baltimore Ravens this time. Lamar Jackson out of the empty, quick pass low down the middle. Interesting deflection there on the pass breakup. It's it for Mark Andrews. Brandon Cooks is always underrated. I have to wonder, though, how much has he have left in the tank? Probably not a ton, but I would agree. Where's Will Fuller nowadays? What's he up to? Definitely 4-down territory here for Baltimore, but would like to not even have to think about it on 3rd and 2. Read option taken by Jackson, trying to break away to the edge, but he will pick up a first down. Tackled at the 30. Retired. Is he officially retired? Is he just a free agent? Disappointed too, because I mean that Thanksgiving Day performance he had against the Detroit Lions fed fantasy families, let me tell you. Midway through the 4th quarter, time is still ticking away in the offense of Baltimore. Left side pass is caught by Henry on the sideline for a gain of 3. He threw that reception of the year. He sure did. Andre Drummond, man, his tenure in Cleveland was certainly something. He used to have random like 20 rebound games. Derrick Henry with his 2nd catch today, able to pick up 3 more. Jackson down the middle, incomplete. When do the Browns and Steelers play? We got a while. I mean, I don't think we'll actually be able to stream that, to be honest. I feel like we play them 2 times in 3 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, we do. Big play coming up here, 3rd and 7. Jackson stepping right into pressure, throwing down the field, almost picked off. Yeah, we play on week 12 and week 14, which will be interesting. Not outside becoming too much of a factor, I agree. Will Fuller fully retired, unfortunate. You hate to see it. Baltimore going to leave it all on the field here on 4th and 7, looking for the 40-yard line. Jackson's left side pass dropped by Derrick Henry, and the Cowboys get a stop. Just the stop they were looking for. Derrick Henry, very disappointing day today for the Baltimore Ravens. They will look at this in, I wouldn't say disgust, but not pure bliss either. Have to admit, good quarters with tight end the Cowboys. Yeah. And I bet they roll the football for the rest of the quarter. We'll see, though. Dallas going to start to take some time with them here. Up by 13 with the football. But Prescott still looking for that 6th touchdown. Deep down the middle he goes. Finds CeeDee Lamb inside the 10. Prescott over 400 yards passing. And Lamb near 250 receiving. Yeah. That is a lot of fantasy points. Actually, I'm trying to mentally calculate. That's almost 50, I think. Whoa. Prescott at the 8-yard line. Will he find touchdown number 6? Out of the backfield finds Elliott. He drops it. Ravens defense is nowhere near this bad in real life, believe me. They led the NFL in sacks as a team last year. It was a difficult unit to play against. Not fun, that's for sure. 4:08 left in the final quarter. Ezekiel Elliott had himself quite the day on the ground looking for his first touchdown up the middle. Puts the exclamation point on this Week 3 victory. No TD for Dak, but it'll have to do. And the Dallas Cowboys are en route to a big victory here at home, a place where they have not lost to the regular season since 2022. What about an Igor hot take? Ravens are the team to beat this year. I actually am okay with that take. Aside from the AFC North, because I feel like they have a really good possibility to go 3-3. Cowboys going to go for 2. Try to make this an even 21-point game. Prescott's left side pass is caught by Lamb, and he's in. Almost a 50-burger, but not quite. The Ravens missing Patrick Queen. Not too much, to be honest with you. PQ wasn't really as good towards the end of his career in Baltimore as he was in the beginning. But I'm sure they will miss him because being replaced by Trenton Simpson is not the biggest win in Baltimore history. How many fantasy points does he have? I mean, that's what? That's another 2. So you add 2. He's got 15 catches, so that's 17. 227 pass yards, so that's 39.7. And 2 touchdowns, so you add 14 more. He's got 53.7 fantasy points today. That's unbelievable. Are the Broncos good? Are the Broncos as good as they are doing for you? I'm so happy with 2-1. I'm trying to think. They are 2-1, aren't they? They got to win over. No, hang on. What is their record? Are they 2-1? Deontay Hardy takes this return from his own goal line, only up to the 18. They got a Week 1 win. Appreciate it, Kurt Cobain. And I will see you tomorrow. Okay, hang on. Week 1, they beat Seattle, right? Steelers lost. Yeah, I do remember that. Forget who they played the Buccaneers this week. That's right. Just posted that. Almost forgot. Just posted highlights of that game. Electric. 4 minutes, 2 seconds left for a couple garbage time drives here for Lamar. And it's called garbage time for that reason. Not a very good pass there. Big Broncos fan, so watching them as soon as they come out. Appreciate it, man. Broncos country, let's suffer. Maybe the narrative will change with good old Bo Nix. He is like halfway through his Roth IRA right now. That man's old. Not the day for Lamar Jackson. We thought it was going to be after an excellent first quarter. Right side pass out there caught by Andrews for no gain. Bucks are run through the top 5 offense right now. Yes, they really are. I think they've lost every game by 1 possession, too. 8-point loss to the Lions, I believe. Lost by 3 to the Broncos and barely losing in Week 1 as well. Lamar Jackson on 3rd and 10. Nelson Aguilar in motion. Jackson off the play action. Right side passes. Almost caught off the deflection by Rashad Bateman. Mr. Checkdowns, Bo Nix. He's certainly bounced around in his career. That's for sure. So this proves that Dak's real MVP. I mean, he did throw a pick. Don't forget about that. And Jordan Stout's going to punt the football. It is safe to say they are not very happy with how this game's going for Baltimore. Turpin returning up to the 48. And a field goal right here for Dallas. And they'll have the most points out of any team so far this season against what a lot of people believe to be the best defense in football. What up, King Chabert? Welcome. Surprising win, to be honest. I would agree. Me and 32 other people out of the 49 in the Week 3 pick'em would agree with that. An upset win for those that picked the Cowboys today. And a really good game for Dallas. Looking to rub some more salt in the Baltimore wounds is Ezekiel Elliott, tackled in the backfield for a loss of a yard by Marcus Williams. Where do I get this pick'em? If one of my moms would be so kind as to drop a link to the Discord. I post the pick'em link right before the start of each week, every week. So I'll post the Week 4 pick'em here in about 3 days. Everyone welcome to participate. 2nd and 11, time is ticking away here at AT&T Stadium. It is a secured Week 3 win for Prescott, Elliott, CeeDee Lamb, and the Dallas Cowboys, earning this one from the get-go. Yeah, this is like an ego boost for Exoff, I must admit. Appreciate it, editing core. And that should take us to the 2-minute warning. It'll be 3rd and 9 for Prescott when we come back. This place was pretty electric during the game. Lots of loud fans back and forth. But a one-sided affair to say the least. 2-minute warning here at AT&T Stadium. Cowboys a 1st down away from victory formation. Prescott's left side pass is caught, but short of the line to gain. That was a very hard fought for gain of 6 for Jalen Tolbert. Remember Jay Cutler? Jay Cutler unironically had a 4,000-yard passing season right before he came to Chicago, a team that never had a 4,000-yard passer and never did the same. Brian Enger will punt it away to Deontay Hardy with just under a minute and a half to go. Good punt. It'll settle down in the end zone for a touchback. Never great, but never terrible. He might actually be the best quarterback in Bears franchise history, unironically. Not even a joke either. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't say he didn't have the weapons, but did he? I don't know. Longest stream in MSG history? It probably is, isn't it? We're at, what, hour 22? I don't know. What were the Super Bowl streams, though? Because I did 50-minute quarters for those. We'll see. Ravens on the field for one final possession. Jackson stepping right away from Parsons downfield, finds Zay Flowers. Just his second catch today, I believe. Welcome back, Doc. Jordan Love, first ballot Hall of Famer. That might be the boldest take I've seen in chat. And we've had some outlandish takes. But you know what? I love a good bold take. Rex Grossman, the GOAT. Possibility. No huddle here for Baltimore. 50 seconds left in regulation. Jackson deep down the middle of the field. Why not? In stride again. Another deep ball. Finds Zay Flowers. Down at the 25. Timeout Ravens. They want some more points for whatever reason. Not quite going to combine for as much as the Eagles and Saints game. 88 combined points of that one, and here, 77. What, 52 of those points were scored in the first half alone. So a very quiet second half. And the Ravens only finding the end zone once in the last 2 quarters as Jackson will fire left side to the sideline. Caught by Aguilar out of bounds at the 10. Lost to Green Bay the NFC title game. I forgot about that. Man, a Bears-Packers NFC title game. Can't believe we had that at one point. Jaden Daniels is going to be the best player of the draft. I like that take. I really do. Good catch there from Nelson Aguilar once again. Ball down to the Dallas 10-yard line. Jackson down the middle. Pass is caught by Andrews. Timeout Baltimore at the 5. Welcome back, Scribble. Hot take, Derrick Henry, Hall of Famer. Not really a hot take. Definitely a Hall of Famer. He had a 2,000-yard rushing season. Only him, Adrian Peterson, and a couple other big-time names have ever accomplished that feat. So definitely Hall of Famer. First ballot, though, is probably the better question. But who knows? See who Lamar Jackson looks to pick out here on 2nd and 5. Looking for one final Raven touchdown. Right side pass to the end zone, caught by Mark Andrews. And a waving boo coming around here at AT&T Stadium. Fans just want to go home after celebrating the win. We're number 6 as he was only half as good as Rodgers. That's hilarious. I like that. I like that. I think he will. I don't think he will. I think Jaden will be best and not even close. Not even close is crazy. Extra point is up and good. One onside kick, we have a chance. I don't know. We'll see. We will have to see. Night-night, probably. Saying night-night after the losing team scores a touchdown is the ultimate disrespect. Got a great fantasy line out for week 4, and I can't wait for those players to disappoint you. Because that's the Madden way. No player has good back-to-back weeks. So you got to pick an up-and-coming player if you're going to do something like that. Justin Tucker on for the onside kick, trying to keep the Ravens' hopes and dreams alive. And this one goes the wrong direction. Awful kick from Tucker. What was that? Wow. Well, safe to say he missed that football. Early MVP favorite? I don't know. He had a pretty brutal first couple of games, but it's a possibility. I wouldn't say brutal first couple games. He didn't play great against Dallas. I think week 1 he played okay in that tie game against the Panthers, but he's seen better days. Cowboys are in victory formation here. Prescott will take a knee. Baltimore is going to burn a timeout in a pure spite because Madden doesn't understand that victory formation equals victory. I don't understand what they don't get about that. A team wouldn't be taking knees if the game were mathematically possible to win. Bears-Jets Super Bowl, Rodgers wins and continues to own the Bears. That would be absolutely hilarious. The NFL has an opportunity to do the funniest thing. That being said, I doubt they will. Prescott in victory formation once again. Takes another knee. Later, Arturo, appreciate you tuning in. Tomorrow night should be another game as well. Another good game, I should say. Of course it's going to be a game. Haven't missed a stream yet. Streamed every single day. Because why not? We're consistent like that. Prescott, the Cowboys in victory formation one last time, and the clock will expire here at AT&T Stadium. The Dallas Cowboys with a surrounding victory, 49-35 over the former AFC champions, and they will improve to 2-1 on the season. Was the next Broncos game? No, don't feel bad about asking. I will post the Week 4 schedule here in probably a couple days in the Discord, so keep an eye on that, because honestly, I don't even know what it's going to be. I don't do the schedule till pretty quick, but really good stream. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Join me tomorrow for a good NFC West matchup. Niners-Rams to wrap up the 4 o'clock block here in Week 3 before we head to Sunday Night Football. But fireworks on display in Arlington. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you tomorrow.